So this is the concept of pointers. Okay. So I hope you have got the point very clearly. So this is the first printf statement. Address of I can be printed using these three parameters. One is ampersand I, that is address of I. J is nothing but the content of J, which is nothing but the address. Since J is a pointer variable, it contains the address of I, and star K means value at the address is nothing but K. Next, if you want to find the or print the address of J, that can be done like this. Address of J or K. Content of K is nothing but address of J. Right? If you want the address of K, then address of K. Clear? Value of I means I, address of I, star of address of I, or star J. Star J. Instead of address of I, you can make it as J. Star J means, the meaning of that is value at the address. Value at the address which is available in J. Right? J, an address is available. The value of that is 30. Okay. Then even through K also you can print star K. Star K means value at K is an address. When you go there, another address is stored there, and in that address a value is there. That needs to be printed. Star K. Is this clear? Yeah. Is that fine, others? This particular slide is very important. If you could understand this concept very clearly, then pointers is very easy. This is a basic concept of pointers. In this, lot of confusion we will get through the exercise programs. I'll introduce all the kind of complications to you. Okay, next slide. This is the difference between call by value and call by reference, right? Call by value and call by reference. So this is the two different functions. Classification based on the calling, based on the value at, that is global variable, local variable, all those things will come here. Okay. So here int A is 10, B is 20, swap V, swapping by value A, B, that is called by value. This function is a call by value function. So swap V of A comma B. So when it is called, it will come here. Since nothing is given here, the meaning is integer is the return type. So no declaration statement, function declaration statement is not available here. This is a function calling. Right? So swap V of X comma Y, that is, the control of the program execution will get shifted here. X and Y are declared as integers. T is declared as an integer, which is a temporary variable. X is stored in T, Y is stored in X, T is again stored in Y. So X and Y will get swapped off. Then now here printing X, Y, everything, and no return is there. Okay, so X is 20, Y is 10, A is 10, and B is 20. Changes made in X and Y in swap V of are not reflected back in A and B. Means we are printing here X and Y, and after the swapping, when you try to print A and B, it is A is 10, B is 20. Since nothing is returned here, right? A and B value is not changed. Only X, Y, Z are changed, and it is getting printed in the function itself. It is not reflected here. So A is still 10, B is still 20. Is this clear? Whereas if you want that get reflected here also, then you have to go for call by reference. here A is 10, B is 10, the same program, swap R off. This is call by reference. So in order to make the difference, swap V and swap R is used here, right? Ampersand A and ampersand B, that is the address of A and the address of B are passed, and that is getting captured by pointer variables x and y, where x and y are integer pointer variables. Integer pointer variables. It is declared as star x and star y. Int star x and star y means x is a pointer variable, integer pointer variable, and y is another integer pointer variable. So this will hold the address. Address of A and address of B is stored in x and y. And here T is stored with star x. That is, in x there is some address is there. The value at the address is 10. That 10 is stored here, right? And value at the address x is stored with value at the address of value at y, right? Is it clear? Star x is equal to star y is stored with t, right? Now if you are printing x with star x and y with star y, that is value of x and value of y, there is value at the address x, value at the address y, then 20 and 10 will get printed here. And when we are trying to print here, printf AB, that since the address itself, that is in the address itself it is changed, in the address itself it is changed, okay? So if this is A and this is B, if I am taking 4620 here, 4620 here, and here 4720, for example I am taking these two, right? So the address of A means A will have two consecutive bytes, one is 4620 and the other one is 4621. 4620 and 4621 are the address of A, but whenever we are trying to print, only the base address will get printed. If you are trying to print this address, then only 4620 will get printed. Clear? Now here, if this is the case, call by value, here x and y is also there. Here also we have x and y. Sorry, x here and y here. Okay. So, as far as this is concerned, x, y, here this is A and B. Okay. A is 10 and B is 20. So when this is done, swap V, when it is called, the value at A is stored with x, value at B is stored with y. So 10 and 20 will get stored here. Okay. Sorry, 20. Okay, 10 and 20 are stored here. And when it is coming here, x is stored with t, another variable t. So first 10 is shifted here, okay, then y, whatever value of y is stored to x, 20 is shifted here, then whatever 10 available here is shifted here, right? So x and y got interchanged, but A and B, nothing has happened. Now we are printing x and y, so x and y will get printed as 20 and 10, and the function got over, it is going back to this, and we are trying to print A and B. A and B is still 10 and 20. So this is call by value. When it is going for call by reference, it is coming here. So this 4620 is stored here. 4620. And here this 4720 is stored here. Okay. The address is stored in x and y. Now int t, t is another variable we are using, temporary variable, Okay, now star x is stored with t. So what is star x? X is having a address. The value at this is 10. So this 10 is stored here. Okay, then star x is assigned with star y. So y is having an address 4720. The value at the address is 20. Correct? Value at the address is 20. This 20 is stored to star x. So here, this is getting stored as 20. Okay, and t is stored with star y. T is 10, which is stored at star y. That is, y is having an address. The value at this address is stored with 10. This value is altered, modified as 10. Now, when we are printing star x, what is star x? Value at this address. The x is having an address. The value at the address is 20. Okay, and value at the address y is 10 since after modification. Right? Nothing is written here also. It is coming back here. So a is a. What is a value? 20. B value 10. So it is swapped very clearly. So this is the difference between the pointer variable, passing of the pointer arguments, and this values, passing by value, passing by reference, call by value, call by reference. Is this clear? Whether the concept of call by value and call by reference are clear? Okay. I hope this is an important topic. Whomever have not attended, they have really missed it. Right? Shall I move on then? Yeah. Recursive function. The next topic in function is recursive function. A function calling the same function. The function calling itself. Right? So this is a function for factorial. Right? Factorial, we know that 5 factorial is nothing but 5 factorial can be written as 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, right, till 1. Okay, if I am taking 5 factorial, so this can also be written as 5 into 4 factorial. This is where your recursive function is in use. That is, we are reducing it and calling the same factorial function. Now a is an integer and factorial is the output. That is, 5 is a, and what is this? What will we get as output? 5 4s are 20, 20 into 6 120. Yeah, 120 is the answer. This is my factorial. So fact should have 120 as the answer. Right? So this is how we are declaring. Okay, printf enter any number or enter a number to which factorial need to be calculated. So like that you can give. So address of a, meaning is whatever we are entering which will go and stored in the address of a. A is something here. During the declaration, a memory space is allocated and it is named as a, and it will have some address. So to this address, the value whatever we are entering through the keyboard will get settled here, will get stored here. Okay, now fact is equal to recursive of a. So rec is a function. Rec is a function. Since it is not declared, the function is not declared, it is going to return an integer. It is going to return an integer, right? Recursive of a. Printf factorial a, factorial value is equal to %d factorial. Whenever we get a factorial, it is getting calculated here. That will get calculated and get stored in fact. So that fact value is getting printed. So this is the explanation of the main function. How recursive function will work, that is how factorial is getting calculated. So int x, that is x is declared as integer and f is declared as an integer. if x is equal to 1, what is 1 factorial? What is 1 factorial? What is the value of 1 factorial? 1, right? So actually here something needs to be increased, added, or x is equal to 0. It should be like this. They have not included this. If x is equal to 1 or x is equal to 0, this bracket should come here. Then return 1. So 1 will get stored in fact and that will get printed. Okay. Else if it is not 0 or 1, then f is equal to x, that is x is nothing but 5. 5 into 5 minus 1 factorial, that is 4 factorial. 5 into 4 factorial. So it will get the value of f. So whatever is the value of f, that is getting returned. Is it clear? So this is calling the same function. It is calling itself. A function calling itself is called as a recursive function. I hope you know all these things. Anyway, as an introduction, I am just giving it. Is it clear? Shall I move on? Yes. And inform your friends, the last 2 days class I have not uploaded in YouTube. It is all available with me, since lot of people are seeing the YouTube videos and not coming to the class regularly. So that is why I have stopped uploading the YouTube videos. So if they want, they have to come to the class. Okay, inform your friends so that let them come to the class. Okay, recursion at work, I think this is all explained already. I don't want to explain it again. Right? Next. Yeah, exercise. What is the output of this program? Yes, I hope people are working. I is integer and it is 45. C is a float variable. C is check of I. So I is passed here. That is 45 is passed here, the control goes here. So 45 is coming here. If this is 45, then it will return 3.14, otherwise it will return 6.28, and which is captured here, right, and which is stored here. Is it 3.14 or something else? The output shall I give? It is 3.0000. 6 zeros will come. This is the output when you try to compile and execute it. Why? Whatever you have given as per the logic, it is correct, but there is a small mistake we did. Yes, int ch. As far as this c is concerned, this is float. Till here we have clearly given this, but here what we declared is integer. So ch is 3.14. When it is trying to get stored, it is an integer variable, so 3 only will get stored. So when that is captured in a float variable, it will print as 3.0000. Clear? Okay. Next. Yes, that is the explanation for it. when the function checkoff is called, 45 gets collected in the variable. In checkoff, the condition ch is greater than or equal to 45 is satisfied, hence 3.414 gets returned. Does it really? No, because by default any value is capable of returning only an integer. That is also the point, right? Now the integer is not mentioned. So yeah, as far as default is concerned, the return type is integer, then it will return only integer. So we have to be very careful when we are using the function. So the return type match should be checked. Okay. Next. So what we need to do? Float checkoff, and you have to include a declaration statement here. Here we should have a declaration statement. Float. Sorry, it's very tough to write. I don't know why today. Float. I think there is a problem in my network or what. It's very slow in writing. Float check off. Float check off, something like that. With the semicolon, it has to be included here, and here also float should be mentioned. Okay, so moving on. Yes, what will be the output of this? Yes, what will be the answer? I think you can make it very easily. Yes. Okay. .5600. There are two printf statements. One is inside the function and the other one is inside the main function. I need two output, two lines of output. One is A is equal to and the other one is area is equal to. Get me both. A is equal to 12.56 and area is equal to 12.56. Is it so? Is it so? Check it. Yes, Indrani, watch. Type in 12.56 A. Area is 12. Area is 12. Is it so? Why? I think now people got it. And again it is not 12, 12.000000. Okay, now you got it. A is 12.560000, whereas area is 12.000000. No, area will not be 12.56, my dear friend. Again, return is, there is no return type mentioned here. It is not declared here. So, it will return only integer, and area is an integer. So, whatever we are returning, it is captured by an integer variable. So, area is 12, and here when it is trying to print, then it is printing through float. So, we will get 12.0000. Okay? Is that fine? Right. Next, yeah, this is what it is, truncated to 12. All those things are explained here. The moral is, just by declaring area as float, it won't ensure that a float value would be returned from the function. As far as function return type, by default it is integer, it will return only integer. It will return only integer. Okay. Now, int c before call is c message of, c after call is c. So what is the output? Yes, I hope you are thinking on it. Two times message executed. Which message? Okay, message of function. Why? Why two times it is getting executed? Sri Krishna, I can't understand. Why, how? All these questions always there. We called C two times in printf. Hello, we are not calling. C is not the function. C is given as a variable, int c. It is declared as a variable, integer variable. We are just printing the c value. We are just printing c value here. Think aram se. Yes, we have percentage sir, CD sir, but in C there is statement sir. There is statement sir. I can't understand you. You are talking about this sir. Can you unmute and talk to me, Indrani, so that I can get your point? Okay, this is nothing but a variable in which the value whatever is getting returned here will get stored here in C. This is a very good program actually. Lovely program, I can say. But in printf there is percentage %d. No sir. Okay. Yeah, it is an integer. An integer value needs to be printed there. So that integer value will be the return value from message of. It's clear only. See before call some garbage value. Live and let live. C after call garbage value. Yes. So here we are trying to zero. It may not be zero. It may not be zero. The thing is, if we use static storage class, then it will store 0. Initial value is 0 for anything and everything if it is not given a value. So otherwise a garbage value will get printed. C is not initialized. Yes. Any garbage value I assumed 0. Okay, fine, that's fine. But I don't think garbage value will be 0 always. Some garbage value we will get. Okay, so it depends on the compilation. At the time of compilation, whatever garbage value is getting assigned, it will come. And to our in the previous thing and all, here some garbage value is there, means the same garbage value will get printed here. If we are using 2 times, if we are trying to print 2 times, whatever garbage value is here, the same garbage value will come here normally. But here, this is one garbage value, this will be another garbage value. Why means after the function call, this getting printed, and after that this is trying to return something, but there is no return statement. We have not specified what to return, so it will return some other garbage value that is getting stored in C. Suppose if you can try with here making another, repeating the statement again, repeating the printf again here, what will happen is this garbage value, this is first garbage value, this is also first garbage value, same garbage value will get printed, whereas here this will get the second garbage value, means some other garbage value will get printed. Is it clear? Is that clear? Yeah. Yes. C before call 34, live and let live. C after call is 457, something like that. Okay. And how about this? Why? Why it is error, Ayush? We have not used the function. Means we have used functions only. This is a function, C of is a function, again C of is a function. Oh, C is a C, is a C, is a C after all. Will it come? Yes. Oh, no function call, is it? Is a C after all. Okay. Three printf statements, sir. Okay. Priyadarshini is saying that only the third printf will get printed. Okay, Vaishnavi, all the three printf statements. Okay. Priyadarshini is saying that only the third printf statement will get executed. Is it so? Is it so? Yes. We have not called C off and C off, so third will print it. Okay. Okay, fine. Whether function definition is allowed inside the main function? You can only call the function. Function definition should be done outside the main function. Is it fine? Function definition. This is function definition. If actually the function definition should be in the outside the main function. Is that clear? So what it is it is expecting only the function calling. Function calling should be having a semicolon here. Function calling should be having a semicolon. So it will pop up an error message that there is a semicolon missing in function main. Semicolon is missing in function main. Is that fine? It will be an error. Statement missing semicolon in function main. So that will be the thing. Okay, fine. Okay, next, how about this one? Int I is 3 k comma l, add of plus plus I, add of I plus plus, and again it is getting printed. Yes, 757. Okay. Is it 757 or something else? Five 557. Okay. Yes, I am waiting for any other output. 757, 557 I have got. And how about others? Just give a try. Seven 556, okay. 5 6 6. Okay, all kind of combinations we are getting. Okay, this is quite interesting. Rajalakshmi 757. Okay, 354. Okay, this is really good here. Each and everyone is getting different answers. Okay, let me explain it. Seven, 5, 6. Okay, but the answer is 5, 5 and 5. That is, I is equal to 5, K is equal to 5 and L is equal to 5. How is it? How is it? Any idea? Plus I in add function is not added. Okay, anyway, I'll explain you. It is coming here. I is 3. I is initiated with 3 and K and L are declared as integers. Good. Then coming here, K is add of plus I, which is pre-increment. This is called as pre-increment. As far as pre-increment is concerned, the value of I will get incremented to 4. 3 is a value which is available already. 3 is incremented to 4 and that 4 is passed here. We are passing 4 here now. So 4 is captured in II, which is an integer, and inside this we are incrementing II, which is nothing but 4 is incremented to 5. Okay, here it is semicolon actually. Okay, 5, which is 5, and we are returning 5 here. That 5 is captured by K. That is 5 is captured by K. Now what is the value of I? What is the value of K? And what is the value of II? Tell me. It's very slow here. I can't able to write it. Okay. What is the value of I here? I is 4. K becomes 5. And what is II? II is 5. Or probably we don't know the value since the thing is closed. Since their scope is closed, it may not have. It may not have, or it may go to something else. Maximum it will be 5. Okay, II is 5, but not I is 5. I is not incremented. II is incremented here. The incrementation has been done to only II, not the I. So I is still 4. So here I plus plus. So 4 I is incremented to 5, but here this is post increment. 4 is getting passed here. Add of 4 is again here. So this becomes 5, and the same 5 is captured by L. So that is why here this is 5, this is 5, and I is incremented from 4 to 5 here. So when we are trying to print here, I is 5, K is 5 and L is 5. Is it fine? Okay, fine. Any doubt? If there is any doubt, I will explain you again if it is required. Yeah, Sri Krishna. Thank you. Now, The first statement, I is given a value of 3, right? And here we are incrementing the I first, and incrementing the I means I becomes 4 now. Now add of 4, this is nothing but add of 4. I becomes 4 and add of 4. 4 is passed here. So 4 is captured in II, and which is incremented. II is incremented to 5, and the value 5 is returned from this, and it is getting captured by K. Okay, so K is having 5, but I is not changed here. I is still 4. I is still 4. Okay, but I is incremented, not I is incremented. This I is different and II is different. Okay, so here still it is 4. When we are trying to execute this statement, 4 is passed and I incremented to 5, but 4 is only passed. So again it is incremented to 5, and which is captured at L. So L becomes 5. Here I becomes 5 before that. K becomes 5 already. So all the 3 are 5. Okay. Next. I is 135, A is 135, K. Function, yeah, you can just do this. Let me wait. Yes, I hope people are working on it. So 135, 101. Is it? Why this confusion? 0, 1, 0. Okay. One 135 0, 136 0. Okay. Which is correct? 136 0 is correct. So the answer is 136, means I is equal to 136, A is equal to 136, and K is equal to 0. This is going to be our output. Why? Now coming here, I is 135, A is 135, and K is declared as integer. Coming here, a function is called. Since no declaration is there, it is going to return an integer. It is going to return an integer. Default return type is integer, right? So here k is function of not plus plus I, not a plus plus. Okay, now what is plus plus I? It is pre-increment, and I is incremented to 136, correct? I is incremented to 136, this is 30, 136, and this is passed 136 and not, we are making negation, so it becomes 0. Function of 0 comma a plus plus, a is 135, so not of 135 is passed here, not of 135 is also 0, but a becomes, since it is post increment, a becomes 136, a becomes 136, okay, and not of that is 0, so 0 comma 0, function of 0 comma 0, so function of j comma b, so j and b get the value 0 and 0, so integer j and b are integers, here int c, j and b are added, 0 plus 0 is 0, and we are returning c, which is captured by k, so k is 0. Now a already I is incremented, a is incremented, and k have got value 0, so that is the answer. 136, 136, 0. Sorry, a vendor has come. That is why I have stopped it. Okay, fine. Now, this. What about this? What will we get? Yes, what is the answer? I think it's very easy. K is equal to 38. Okay. So this is allowed. Nested functioning. Nested functions are allowed. So we'll get 38 as the answer. Perfect. Okay. Next. Getting loaded. Yes. How about this? Yes. Again 35. Function of k. Function of k is here. 35 is coming here. Plus plus m. So it becomes 36. Okay. Return. Again here a function is there. So 36 means again increment is happening. So 37 is passed here. 37 is passed here. Then this is become 38. This 38 is stored in this, right? So that 38 is returned here, which is captured by Z. So that 38 is getting printed. Fine. So it is jumping here and there. So main called this function, this func called func1, right? So this will return to this function, and after that, that value is returned to the main function. Is it fine? These are all allowed. These are all very well allowed. Not a problem. Okay. Okay. Any doubts so far in function, or anything else we need to discuss? This weekend I am going to take a strategy of the attendance of these 2 weeks. We have almost completed, complete 2 weeks we have completed by tomorrow, and based on that elimination of students from this thing will be there. It will be announced on Sunday. From Monday onwards they cannot attend the classes. Whomever is not attending, whomever is regular, they only will be adopting a strategy, and we will remove the names. Whomever is not sincere in the class. Okay. Just inform your friends that lot of people will get eliminated from this training session. Okay. And how it is going on as far as the assessment is concerned, whether it is useful for you? How about the assessment? Or any feedback you need to give to us? Is it is not 39 ma? Oh, I'm sorry, I muted it seems. I'm talking continuously, I'm sorry. Okay. Now only I saw it. I'm sorry. This explanation was there? Could you able to get the explanation? No, my explanation is not audible. Ayyo, sorry. So this function 35 is here. Function 35 is passed here. It becomes 36. And here again an increment is there. So it is again this is again calling 37. Func 1 of 37 passed here. 37 is passed here, and it becomes 38. And this 38 value is stored in M, and which is going to be returned here. So 38 is the answer. Z is equal to 38 is going to be our answer. And I am stopping here. I want the feedback from you whether the assessments are useful for you. One question. And another information, we are going to analyze the attendance so far the last 2 weeks. Whomever was not clear, whomever was not sincere in attending the classes, they will be expelled out of this training session from next Monday onwards. Please inform your friends, right? Another 2 days also we will be checking the attendance. So we will be going for a strategy. Whomever is not attending the classes regularly, that is based on the strategy, whatever strategy we are going to adopt, based on the attendance we will adopt a strategy and finalize the students who are going to expelled out of this training program. Please inform your friends very clearly. Fine. I need one representative in each class for this particular TNSLPP training. Who is willing? One per class or one per department, anything is fine. Any volunteers who will be coordinating the attendance and other things? That is whatever the communication I need to give regarding the TNSLPP program. Who is willing? Any volunteers? So I will be asking the same question in the WhatsApp group. Please record your volunteerness. If more people are volunteering, then we will choose from that. We will also add our own inputs and we will do it. The information will be cascaded through the coordinators. TNSLP 2022 coordinators. Yes. So you can inform that in the WhatsApp group. Okay. So take your own time and volunteer yourself. If nobody is volunteering, then I'll fix up somebody. Okay. Thank you. Thank you all. Okay.